This is the realest video ever. Yeah, yeet. Darcy, are you stuck?
Today we investigate the Hellfire Caves, where the elite of 18th century society met in the secretive and possibly satanic Hellfire Club. Chris, it wasn't actually recording before.
Oh, peak.
It's focused on the outside as well rather than on your face. So you're just completely blurry.
The camera wants Chris.
Yeah. It's official, Chris can't be in the boo crew. Kurt, you can be in the boo crew instead. Guys, we found the ghost.
I'm the small Victorian boy. Logan Paul made money off the Iraq War.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
It's New Year's Day, so excuse us because we're all a little bit dead. We are going to the Hellfire Caves in West Wickham, which is basically where a bunch of rich dudes had a weird sex cult where they pretended to be like monks and nuns and stuff. The Hellfire Caves were built by Sir Francis Dashwood to provide employment to the local people after 3 failed harvests. They mined chalk to build houses, a church, the mausoleum, and a new 3-mile road between West Wickham and High Wickham. The tunnels and caves are impressive in themselves, reaching a 1/4 mile underground and dug completely by hand, but they had another, more interesting purpose. At the furthest depths of the caves lies an underground river dubbed the Styx. Deep below the church on the hill, this symbolises heaven above and hell below. Beyond the Styx is the inner chamber, where the infamous and mysterious Hellfire Club met. Initially restricted to 12 members, the secretive club later expanded. Notable members include John Wilkes and the Earl of Sandwich. They allowed visitors too, including Benjamin Franklin. They met twice a month, holding an AGM in June or September that could last over a week, where they lived up to their motto, "Do what thou wilt." Members dressed up in ritual clothing for meetings, calling each other brother, their leader abbot, and prostitutes they hired nuns. They were described as rigorously pagan, with deities such as Bacchus and Venus worshipped and given sacrifices. Meetings were mostly drinking, eating, and wenching, but there were rumours of black magic, satanic rituals, and orgies. The Hellfire Club was dissolved by 1766, and the caves fell into disuse following Sir Francis's death in 1781. Unfortunately, the caves themselves were shut, but we explored the graveyard, mausoleum, and woods they're built under in search of the many ghosts that haunt them.
Boo.
Ooh, spooky. Like blurry bits. Yeah. Not in all of them. Yeah, that's a good one.
We're gonna scare Liv. Boo! Trees get more and more dead and kind of more and more spooky. The lightning gets it, I think. This is where like people are like, oh, we heard chanting and you can hear it coming from like inside the mount, like the hill. Susie was a barmaid in about the 1800s. She wanted to marry someone rich because there were a lot of rich people around in West Wickham, especially the Dashwood family. A lot of local boys and men were very interested in her, in Suki.
Yeah.
And she would turn their advances down because she wanted to marry a famous aristocrat. And the boys knew it, so they faked a letter from this aristocrat saying, come meet me in the cave, wear a nice white dress, come and meet me. And she thought, oh, I'm gonna get married, this is my chance. So she came up, she went to the Hellfire Caves in a long white dress and found not the aristocrat, but 3 young boys who were teasing her, and they were shouting at her and screaming at her. So she decided to throw some rocks, and they threw one back and killed her. And the legend is, you can still see her crying, walking around the grounds or in the caves, trying to seek out revenge. Darcy, do you want to ask the first question? It was a ghost.
So is anyone here with us right now? Is that, do I just carry on? That's cool. Can you give us your name? No.
Are you Susie or are you Paul?
Yeah. Do you have Susie or Paul here?
Or someone else?
Have you seen a baboon dressed in weird clothing?
I have.
I'll show you a great video. It's called the Boo Crew. We are the next big thing on YouTube.
Sorry, the video called Boo Crew is actually the American Boo Crew.
Oh,
You've
let's
just
back
asked
them.
the ghosts if they watch our counterparts, not us.
Ghosts don't even live in America,
So,
because America's like really
yeah,
young.
America's too new to have any
Yeah.
ghosts.
Yeah.
They're all here. OG Boo Crew is the only Boo Crew. No American Boo Crew allowed. There are no American ghosts. Confirmed. We'll go to America. Paul Whitehead was a poet and the steward of the Hellfire Club. He made a special request to Sir Francis to have his heart laid to rest in an urn in the mausoleum, which was fulfilled after his death in 1774. The urn is still there, but his heart was stolen by an Australian soldier 150 years ago. His restless ghost has been seen wandering the caves in the mausoleum grounds looking for his heart.
My tree. I live here with this scooter.
Paul's the guy who asked for his heart to be put in the mausoleum over there.
Okay.
And the Australian guy stole his heart. And sometimes you see him in the mausoleum, sometimes you see him in the caves.
Okay.
Maybe ask him why he's still here.
Well,
And
that's
not in
putting
Australia.
questions in my mouth, aren't you?
Well,
Okay. Well, you can ask the questions if you want, Geg. And I can film you.
Paul, why he's still here? Australian dude. Probably in Australia. If you're there? Have a cheeky pint?
Oh no.
Hey!
Do you want to do a pop out?
Do an MTV Cribs.
Darcy, are you stuck?
No. Okay,
Bye. Okay, we're going.
Right. You're the next
Ow.
Susie, what can I say?
Ew, that's disgusting.
Your hip ratio not as big.
Yeah, I've got what's called birth-giving hips.
Birth giving hips.
You okay?
Could you just check this tree? Because I'm getting some spooky feelings from it.
Gotta check their meter.
And it's not just it's not just a scary spider.
pay your TV licence.
That's my phone.
Well, how did that happen? It was a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, this tree is picking up. Look, it's picking up a 1 on the scale.
What is that? But it's dead.
It means.
Or is it?
So sometimes you get residue electric from the lightning. Sometimes you pick up the electric rather than the ghost force.
I see. Guys, does anyone know where Matt went?
No.
Like, I heard like a noise. Susie said, I want him. I want Matthew Graham. Did you hear that? I heard it.
didn't. I
Definitely
didn't
on
hear
film.
anything.
Definitely on film.
Oh, welcome to Come on in. Come on in. There's a whole 2-foot cube.
Matt, I hate to break it to you,
space.
but I found the spider. It's right above your head.
The landlord's completely fine with pets. We've got Spooder, he's a spider. No roof, which is the only issue we've got so far, but I'm contacting the landlord.
Who's the landlord? Is it Susie?
You see-
The ghost that we're hunting.
Oh, yeah, the landlord is a ghost. Where have you guys gone? The woman crew.
I'm here.
Oh, you're in the tree.
We've managed to lose Matthew and Geg in the space of like 2 minutes. So now we're just chilling in the graveyard. We can hear some footsteps running around, seemingly to come from everywhere. I think there's like an echo going on. I mean, that's not what it was, but someone's doing a bit of building work. Oh, there they are.
Where have you guys been?
Oh,
We thought we were going to the graveyard.
yeah.
Is there anybody here with us? What year did you die? Are there any other ghosts here? Or like demons?
Oh, demons in a graveyard. Isn't this consecrated ground?
Do you want a
I hope so.
Mackie?
Why do you have chains around your grave?
In here. There's maybe
Oh, wait for the siren.
people get sick, people do crimes. I've had enough of it. I've had enough. In here.
This is the mausoleum.
Yeah, so it was created by Francis Dashwood. So like it was all people that knew him very well, or his family, his wives, baronesses.
Wives.
He had a couple, I believe.
Oh.
So he ended up here. I believe he's the one in the middle. The urn there, which you can't really see now, but there'll be footage from before. It's based on a Roman urn.
The urn in the middle.
Yeah, and that's Francis Dashwood.
Wow.
Somewhere in the corner is Paul Whitehead's heart. and there's a bunch of like, from what I could see, it's just a bunch of women. They all got stolen and like smashed up, and it had to be restored. So that the stuff here is probably empty, and it's just made to sort of look like
Yeah.
what it looked like. It's obviously based on Roman stuff. I think he must have liked
Yeah.
Rome. But there's nothing in the world that looks quite like this.
Oh, nice.
Really cool.
Got a bit of unique
Really.
architecture. Some weird hexagonal thingy.
It's not really a mausoleum,
Yeah.
technically. Bit more of a monument. Alright, Francis. Why'd you build this? You had £500. Could have done anything. Built that for £27. 500. Could have done a lot. What is this? It's not even a mausoleum. You happy with it?
Is this in some way supposed to be related to the Hellfire Caves beneath?
I bet it is.
Was this a sort of front for it? Was this built after because you really like this hill and because you really like the caves? Or was this built after because you wanted to sort of mock religion in a way, as you called yourselves monks and nuns in the caves below?
Oh, you're a spooky ghost. Thought you were the boo crew.
They've been booed!
Colin, what was the best meme of 1757?
Paul, are you there? Have you found your heart yet? No. Have you thought that maybe if it's been stolen from a mausoleum, it might not actually still be in the mausoleum? Anyone else might be here who we haven't yet mentioned? Any visitors to the caves? Because there are, I believe, 12 members, but a lot of visitors. Benjamin Franklin? You there? Hey, Mr. President, you silly bin. What you been doing now? You've been shagging women underground. That ain't good. You know what, I don't think he's going to reply to me. I don't think so. Are you tired as well?
I'm very tired. Yeah, I got some weird photos on my phone. Some cool photos of the thing lit up, and that's about it. Not much happened.
It's a pretty place.
It was nice.
Learned a lot about Francis. That guy. Learned a lot about history. Saw some cool buildings. Mausoleum, very cool, very unique building.
It was pretty interesting. It was a nice place. It was very pretty. We didn't see many ghostly activities really, but it was nice to do. I think we're all a bit dead now.
I've got a Dorito stuck in my teeth.
Why is that gay?
Don't want you to go!
I'm moving to New Zealand tomorrow. We're gonna do more. I'm coming back in August. We're gonna do like 10 and just film them all, and then I'll edit them later. We've still got another well, this will be the video that's going out, so that'll be the last one in the current setup. But while I'm in New Zealand, we're gonna make it work somehow. Hey, Geg, what are you doing?
I'm making a redbubble.com! Buy our merch! That's my email.
That's your email.
What's this I'm looking at? I think
What?
it might be
What is it?
Crew throw pillow.
Wow, that looks incredible. I want to buy that right now.
Phone cases, laptop skins, laptop sleeves,
Wow.
a clock.
A clock?
Every mother wants this.
Liv, as a mother, would you want a greens card?
She's gonna up the size of the images, isn't she?
I'm gonna up the size of the images. I want to get just like really weird merch. So like, yeah, you can buy a t-shirt, but have you ever wanted a Boo Crew thong?
Boo Crew toilet plunger?
Toilet seat cover.
Yes! It's gonna take me forever to upload this video anyway. Hey Miles, what do you think about boocrew.com/redbubble, whatever the thing is? What do you think about merch?
I think everyone should buy it. I'm gonna buy the clock.
I'll kiss it.
You heard it here first. You pay the premium price.
You get premium service.